As the air turns crisp and the leaves paint the landscape in fiery hues of amber and gold, it's easy to think the gardening season is winding down. Many people see autumn as a time to hang up their trowels and retreat indoors. But for the dedicated gardener, fall isn't an ending. It's a pivotal new beginning. It's the secret season, a golden opportunity to reset your garden's clock, refresh its very foundation, and lay the groundwork for the most vibrant, productive, and beautiful season you've ever had. Think of it as giving your garden a head start on spring, a gift that will pay dividends in bountiful harvests and breathtaking blooms. The work you put in now during these cooler, quieter months is arguably the most important work you'll do all year. Why? Because a successful garden doesn't just happen in the spring. It's born from the thoughtful preparation and care you provide in the fall. By taking a proactive approach, you're not just tidying up, you're actively managing your garden's ecosystem. You're creating healthier soil, which is the lifeblood of every plant. You're breaking the life cycles of pests and diseases, preventing future infestations and saving yourself countless headaches next year. And you're setting the stage for an earlier, more robust start when the first warm days of spring finally arrive. In essence, fall prep is the bridge between this year's successes and next year's ambitions. So where do we begin? Over the course of this guide, we're going to walk you through every essential step to put your garden to bed properly and prepare it for a spectacular awakening. We'll dive deep into the heart of the garden, the soil. You'll learn how to test its health, amend it with the right nutrients, and start a simple composting system that turns your kitchen scraps and yard waste into black gold. We'll cover the crucial task of garden cleanup, showing you what to remove, what to leave, and how this simple act is your first line of defense against pests and diseases. We'll also explore the exciting world of fall planting, from delicious garlic and onions that will overwinter for a spring harvest, to the dazzling array of spring flowering bulbs that promise a riot of color after the snow melts. We won't stop there. We'll discuss proper tool care to protect your investment, smart crop rotation strategies to keep your soil balanced, and sustainable practices that work in harmony with nature. Whether you're a first-time gardener feeling a little overwhelmed by the prospect of a fall cleanup, or a seasoned green thumb looking for new techniques to refine your craft, this guide is for you. We'll provide clear step-by-step instructions, practical demonstrations, and troubleshooting tips for common issues. Our goal is to empower you with the knowledge and confidence to transform your autumn garden chores into a rewarding and strategic ritual. So grab your gloves, a warm drink, and let's get started. Together, we'll unlock the secrets of fall preparation and set the stage for your best gardening year yet. Step 1. Plant cool season crops. Spinach, kale, and peas thrive in cooler temps. They're quick, nutritious, and perfect for fall planting. Step 2. Prune perennials. Smartly cut back woody herbs and spent flowers to save plant energy for spring. Step 3. Divide and replant perennials. Reduce overcrowding by splitting plants like hostas and daylilies, ensuring healthier blooms next year. As the vibrant colors of autumn paint the landscape, many gardeners see the falling leaves as a chore, a mess to be raked up and bagged for disposal. But what if I told you that this annual cascade of gold, red, and brown is actually one of the most valuable free resources you can get for your garden? Today, we're moving beyond simple cleanup and diving into the art of creating leaf mold, a true gardener's black gold. This isn't your standard fast-acting compost. While traditional composting is a hot bacterial process that breaks down a mix of green and brown materials into a nutrient-rich fertilizer, making leaf mold is a cooler, slower fungal process. It mimics the natural decomposition that happens on a forest floor, and the end result is a phenomenal soil conditioner that will transform your garden's health from the ground up. So, what makes leaf mold so special? Its primary superpower is improving soil structure. Imagine a sponge. Finished leaf mold can hold up to 500% of its own weight in water, which is incredible. When you mix it into your garden beds, you're essentially building a reservoir that holds moisture for your plant's roots, drastically reducing the need for watering, especially during dry spells. For clay soils, it lightens the texture, improving drainage and aeration, so roots can breathe and grow without restriction. In sandy soils, it adds body and substance, helping to retain both water and nutrients that would otherwise wash away. Beyond structure, leaf mold creates the perfect habitat for a thriving underground ecosystem. Earthworms and beneficial microbes absolutely love it, and their activity further enriches your soil, creating a virtuous cycle of fertility. The process begins with gathering your materials. Most deciduous leaves are perfect for this. Oak, maple, beech and birch are fantastic choices. Try to avoid very waxy or tough leaves like magnolia or evergreen needles, as they can take much longer to break down. A pro tip to dramatically speed up decomposition is to shred the leaves first. You don't need a special shredder. Simply running your lawnmower over a pile of dry leaves a few times works perfectly. This increases the surface area for the fungi to work their magic. Next, you'll need a container. Our step 4 is all about creating a simple DIY bin. A dedicated bin helps keep the pile tidy and contained. One of the easiest and most effective methods is to create a cylinder or square using a length of chicken wire or hardware cloth. A bin that's about 3 feet wide and 3 feet tall is a great size. Just form the wire into a circle and secure the ends, or use 4 wooden stakes to create a square frame and wrap the wire around it. But don't feel limited. You can also just create a freestanding pile in a discreet corner of your yard. For those with limited space, you can even make leaf mold in large, heavy-duty trash bags. Just fill the bags with leaves, add some water, and poke several holes in the sides and bottom for aeration and drainage. Whether you're using a bin or a bag, the next step is crucial: moisture. The fungi that break down the leaves need a damp environment to thrive. As you add your leaves, shredded or whole, to the container, water them down thoroughly. You're aiming for the consistency of a well-wrung-out sponge. Pack them down a bit as you go. Once your bin is full, the main work is done. Now, we practice patience. This is a slow, natural process. Shredded leaves can transform into beautiful crumbly leaf mold in as little as 6 to 12 months. Whole leaves might take 1 to 2 years. There's no need to turn the pile like you would with hot compost, but it's a good idea to check on it during long dry periods and add more water if it seems to be drying out. You'll know it's ready when you have a dark, rich, crumbly material that smells like a forest floor after a rainstorm. There should be no recognizable whole leaves left. And now, for the reward. You can use this incredible resource in so many ways. Use it as a natural mulch around your shrubs, perennials, and vegetable plants to suppress weeds and conserve moisture. Mix it into your potting soil for containers to create a light, water-retentive medium. Dig it directly into your garden beds in the spring or fall to permanently improve your soil's structure. You can even use it as a top dressing on your lawn or as the perfect base for a homemade seed-starting mix. By turning autumn leaves into leaf mold, you're not just cleaning your yard, you're closing a natural loop, creating a sustainable, free soil amendment that will build a foundation of health for your entire garden for years to come. As the main gardening season winds down and a chill enters the air, many gardeners pack away their tools. But what if I told you the harvest doesn't have to end? Welcome to the Art of Season Extension, a collection of simple yet powerful techniques that allow you to push the boundaries of the growing calendar. With a little protection, you can enjoy fresh, homegrown produce well into the fall and winter and get a jump start on spring long before your neighbors. It's about working with nature to create microclimates, turning your garden into a 4-season source of nourishment. Let's explore how you can protect your plants and extend your harvest. One of the simplest and most versatile tools for this is the floating row cover. This is a lightweight, permeable fabric that you drape over your crops. It works by trapping a layer of air around the plants, which is then warmed by the sun and the residual heat from the soil. This can raise the temperature underneath by several degrees, offering crucial protection against light frosts. The beauty of row covers is that they still allow sunlight, air and water to reach your plants, so you don't have to remove them for daily care. To install them, you can simply lay them over the plants, securing the edges with rocks or soil. For better results, and to prevent the fabric from damaging tender leaves, Create low tunnels using flexible hoops made from PVC pipe or heavy gauge wire. This also provides better air circulation and makes harvesting easier. Beyond frost protection, these covers are a fantastic physical barrier against pests like cabbage moths and flea beetles, giving your fall brassicas a fighting chance. For more robust protection, consider a cold frame. Think of it as a miniature, unheated greenhouse. At its most basic, a cold frame is just a bottomless box with a clear, sloped lid that faces the sun. The sun's rays pass through the lid and warm the soil and air inside, while the structure protects the plants from wind, rain, and snow. You can build one yourself using reclaimed materials. Straw bales for the walls and an old window for the top is a classic, effective design. Or you can construct a more permanent one from wood and polycarbonate panels. The most critical aspect of managing a cold frame is ventilation. On sunny days, even in winter, the temperature inside can soar, potentially cooking your plants. You must remember to prop the lid open in the morning to let excess heat escape and close it again in the late afternoon to trap warmth for the night. It's a small daily chore that pays huge dividends. So what should you grow in these protected spaces? Focus on cold-hardy crops. Leafy greens are the stars of the show. Varieties of spinach, lettuce like Winter Density, kale, Swiss chard, arugula and mâché are all excellent choices. They not only tolerate the cold, but their flavor can even be enhanced by a light frost. Root vegetables like carrots, radishes and beets can also be grown under cover. Alternatively, you can heavily mulch them with straw or shredded leaves right in the garden bed, using the insulated soil as a natural root cellar and digging them up as needed. The moment you reach into a cold frame on a frosty morning and harvest a handful of vibrant, crisp spinach is pure gardening magic. It's a tangible reward that connects you to your garden, even in the depths of winter. By implementing these season extension strategies, you transform your relationship with your garden from a seasonal hobby into a year-round practice. You gain more food, more knowledge, and a deeper appreciation for the resilience of plants. So don't let the calendar dictate your harvest. A simple cover or frame is all it takes to unlock weeks or even months of extra growing time. By following these easy steps, your fall garden won't just survive, it will thrive, setting the stage for a strong, self-sustaining spring.